Data visualization software recommendation report, choosing the right visualization tool. Every day, whether we notice it or not, data is shaping our world. What we see online, how businesses operate, and how decisions are made. But data on its own is really just numbers. It's meaningless until we give it structure, shape, and insight. And that's what data visualization tools do. They transform millions of data points into knowledge we can actually understand. Today, we will walk through what I learned while comparing four of the leading visualization platforms: Power BI, Tableau, Qlik, and Sisense, and explain why one of them stands out as the strongest choice for most teams. First, we're going to go over why visualization tools matter, then the big four tools and how they compare in cost, usability, and customization, and finally, the software I ultimately recommend. Starting with, why does visualization even matter? Imagine staring at a spreadsheet with a million rows. You won't find patterns, you'll just get a headache staring at all the numbers and variables. But put that same data into a graph, and suddenly trends and patterns appear. Outliers jump out, and insights become obvious. That's why these tools are essential. They don't just show data, they reveal the true meaning. The four competitors. Focusing on the four platforms most widely used today: Power BI, Tableau, Qlik, and Sisense. Each one has different strengths and different weaknesses. Starting with cost. Cost is often the first filter that companies consider. Power BI is by far the cheapest, especially assuming you already work within Microsoft's ecosystem. Tableau costs more, and Qlik even more than that. Sisense doesn't publicly list the price at all. To compare that one to the others, you would have to request a quote. So initially, Power BI does appear to win the cost battle, but that's only if your organization is already integrated with Microsoft tools. Otherwise, the savings disappear pretty quickly. A lot of the tools that Power BI works well with are separate costs that eventually do build up. Ease of use. Ease of use became one of the biggest distinctions between these tools. Power BI is beginner friendly. You drag and drop and you get nice visuals. But once you go beyond the basics, the learning curve does get really steep. And you are still locked into Microsoft Cloud services. Tableau is more technical, but also more flexible. You can pick any cloud services you want to work with. It rewards practice and it has free versions that make learning much more accessible. Qlik is also extremely powerful, but also extremely hard to learn. Many users recommend having data science background before even starting to work with it. And Sisense is, by contrast, simple, a little too simple. It lacks key workflow and analysis features that all of the others offer. And there's visual quality itself, the real heart of the tools, what everyone looks for when they're picking. Power BI visuals are flashy and almost decorative. They look nice, but sometimes they do distract from the actual data. Tableau takes a different approach: clean, clear, minimal, but powerful. The visuals highlight the patterns and not the interface, unlike Power BI. Qlik looks similar to Tableau, clean and efficient, but again, it's important not to forget the steep technical barrier. Sisense, while clean, just doesn't offer enough customization or depth to compete with the other three. And after comparing cost, usability, and customization, one tool consistently rose to the top, and that was Tableau. Not because it's the cheapest and not because it's the easiest, but it's really the best balance between power and accessibility. It starts simple and grows as you build your skills. It handles both small and massive datasets, offers clean, meaningful visualizations that actually help the team make decisions. And for most teams, especially those not already working in Microsoft environments, Tableau is the best long-term investment. Ultimately, data isn't valuable because it exists, it's valuable because we can understand it. And choosing the right visualization tool doesn't change just how we see data, it changes the decisions that we make with it. Thank you.